Hello students, now we are going for the next topic, that is hybridization. Okay, in this topic we will discuss that what is hybridization, why this concept came. Okay, certain things are there which cannot be explained by the valence bond theory. At certain places the overlapping was not actually explained by the valence bond theory. So due to this, a new concept arises which actually explains the characteristic geometrical shapes of all the polyatomic molecules in a very proper way, and this is called hybridization. The concept of hybridization was first of all given by Pauling. This concept was actually introduced by Pauling first of all. So, what is the concept of hybridization? So, according to Pauling, what he told that in a molecule there are certain orbitals, atomic orbitals are there. Okay, like let's take the example. We can take a very easy example of CH4. Let's take it. So, in CH4, the central atom is the carbon, and the carbon is bonded to the 4 hydrogen atoms. So what happens? Let's first of all make the electronic configuration of carbon. It will be 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2. So here you can see that it is 1s orbital, it is 2s orbital, it is 2px orbital, it is 2py and it is 2pz orbital. And electrons here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is the configuration of carbon. Now this is actually the ground state of carbon. This is the ground state of carbon. But for the formation of 4 covalent bonds, 4 unpaired electron must be there according to the VBT. So what happened? The electron means this is the outermost shell electron, one of the electron from the s orbital. It get energy from the surrounding, and afterwards it get excited to the vacant p orbital, and this is the excited state. We can say it will be the first excited state of carbon. Okay, so what is the excited state? The 1s orbital will be fulfilled and the 2s orbital, and these are the 3p orbital, 2px, 2py and 2pz. So this electron, one of the electron will excited over here, and in this way 3 unpaired electrons will be there. According to the concept of hybridization, what actually happens? The atomic orbitals which are going to participate in the bond formation, all these atomic orbitals get merged. They all get merged and get combined to form the orbitals of equivalent energy, which are called the hybrid orbitals. Means now actually 1s orbital means one of the s orbital and 3p orbitals have participated s plus p plus p plus p. We can write it like this as p3. So actually 3p orbitals and 1s orbitals are there which are having single electrons and which merged with each other and form the 4 hybrid orbitals having equivalent energy. The name of these orbitals will be sp3 because these were formed by the merging of 1s and 3p orbitals. So it will be the sp3, 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 and all are having the same amount of energy. This is the main thing, that these orbitals which are formed, these all are having the same amount of energy, and these 4 orbitals, these are called the hybrid orbitals. These are called the hybrid orbitals. Okay. Now what happened? These are having single electron, these 4 hybrid orbitals. And now what happened? 4 hydrogen atom will come and these hydrogen atom will actually, these are also having their single means their orbitals, single orbital, that is 1s orbital having one electron, and these orbitals get merged with the hybrid orbitals. So the main thing is that the hybrid orbitals have participated in the bond formation, and this is actually the concept of hybridization. The hybrid orbitals are having the shape like this. We just mentioned the shape of hybrid orbital like this. This is the shape of the hybrid orbitals. We can mention one of the hybrid orbital without this part also, no problem. So this will be the shape of hybrid orbital. We can represent it in this way. So if we will make the bond, we will represent the bond formation, then this is the carbon. So carbon is having 4 hybrid orbitals. So the diagram for the carbon will be like this. For CH4, the diagram of the hybrid orbitals will be like this. Like this is one of the hybrid orbital sp3. Okay, and then one more hybrid orbital of sp3, like this one is the next hybrid orbital, then this one is the next hybrid orbital, one more will be the hybrid orbital will be there. Okay, and these all will get means overlapped by the s orbital. These are sp3, sp3 and sp3, and this is also sp3 orbital, and these are merged by or overlapped by the s orbital of the hydrogen. So this is s orbital, this is s orbital, and this is s orbital. Hydrogen, 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 and this one is the central atom carbon, and these are the overlapping regions. So we can represent this in the same way like a carbon. It is having 4 hybrid orbitals which get overlapped by the s orbitals of hydrogen atom. So the configuration will be sp3s, sp3s means 4 bonds will be there, which will be sp3s, sp3s, sp3s. Because the main thing is there, what is the actually, now by this we can conclude the main thing is that the hybrid orbitals are having same energy. So by this we come to know that if all the orbitals are having same energy, then all the bond length will be same. But the valence bond theory, it was not actually able to explain the correct explanation of geometry of molecule. According to the VBT, means different type of overlapping will be there, like p pi, p pi, like s and p orbital overlapping is there. So the molecule must be having different bond length, but any molecule is having not different bond length when it was observed experimentally. That's why we come to know that if the concept of hybridization was there, if all the hybrid orbital will participate only in the overlapping, then in that case the bond length will be same, and one of the drawback of the VBT will be removed. So this one will be the structure. So students, by this thing we come to know that what is hybridization when the atomic orbitals of same or nearly same type of energy come close to each other, because both these all are in the second orbit. So these all are having almost same energy. So when they come close to each other, then they get combined with each other and intermix with each other, and after intermixing with each other they form the hybrid orbitals of having same energy, which participate in the overlapping or which participate in the bond formation. The shape of the hybrid orbital, any hybrid orbital can be represented by this one shape, in which one of the lobe is bigger and one of the lobe is very smaller. Now that's why we come to the concept, by this all thing we come to the concept that actually the hybridization is the phenomena which is responsible for the geometry of a molecule. It actually explains, and this type of geometry in which carbon is bonded with the 4 hydrogen atom of equal bond length, this geometry is called tetrahedral geometry. Students, we will discuss about the different type of geometry later on. Now students, we will discuss about the next part of hybridization, that is the silent features of hybridization. So what is the features of hybridization? Like number one, during the hybridization, the atomic orbitals of nearly same energy get intermixed with each other to form the new hybrid orbitals of same energy. So what happens? The energy atomic, first point is atomic orbitals intermix to form hybrid orbitals of same energy. So this is the first of the point of hybridization, means we will get the hybrid orbitals of same energy when the atomic orbitals of nearly same energy get intermixed with each other. Now the next point is that the number of hybrid orbitals is always equal to, means number of hybrid orbitals. The number of hybrid orbitals of same energy, it will always be equal to the number of atomic orbitals which take part in intermixing or intermixed. That means the number of hybrid orbitals is always equal to the number of atomic orbitals which are hybridized or which are intermixed with each other. Now the third point is that all the hybrid orbitals are having same energy, means all the hybrid orbitals so formed are having same energy, equal energy. Okay, and we can also name all those hybrid orbitals. Next one is there that in case if we are considering the atomic orbitals, then atomic orbitals by overlapping form the bond, that is covalent bond, that we have seen in VBT, valence bond theory. But in case of hybridization, the hybrid orbitals which take part in the formation of bond are those bonds are comparatively more stable and more stronger as compared to the normal atomic orbitals. So the hybrid orbitals are more effective in forming stable bonds as compared to pure atomic orbitals. So the hybrid orbitals forms more stable bonds as compared to the normal atomic orbitals. Next one is that the hybrid orbitals means actually whenever we are arranging the hybrid orbitals, like I want to show you the last diagram that we have seen. So beta dekho, in this we saw that there are 4 hybrid orbitals of the carbon. तो ये 4 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स है वो हमेशा इस फॉर्म में अरेंज होते हैं कि इनमें आपस में मिनिमम रिपल्शन है वो लगे, बिकॉज ऑल द हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स आर हैविंग सिंगल इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इन दैम. तो इस तरह से ये क्या करेंगे, इस तरह से अरेंज होंगे कि इनमें क्या है, मिनिमम रिपल्शन है वो लगे, मिनिमम से मिनिमम रिपल्शन है वो इनके बीच में लगना चाहिए, और इसी की हेल्प से क्या है, मॉलिक्यूल की ज्योमेट्री है वो डिसाइड होती है. ठीक है, तो अपन लिख सकते हैं इस पॉइंट को, एक ये आ जाएगा कि द हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स आर अरेंज्ड इन सच अ वे दैट दे आर हैविंग मिनिमम रिपल्शन, मीन्स अरेंजमेंट of hybrid orbitals occurs in such a way that all the hybrid orbitals experience minimum repulsion between them, and due to this the geometry of molecule will be decided. Some other points are also there. Okay, certain points are also there, like Like we can say that the concept of hybridization, we will consider the sigma bond only, and we will consider the number of lone pair of electrons generally. And generally the hybrid orbitals means all the hybrid orbitals which are taking part in the formation of covalent bond. So hybrid orbitals generally form sigma bond. Hybrid orbitals generally form sigma bonds. Mainly they form only the sigma bonds. The name of hybrid orbitals, next point is there, that the name of hybrid orbital will be on the name of the atomic orbitals which get intermixed with each other. Like we see that in case of methane, if we have taken the example of methane, in methane 1s and 3p orbital get intermixed, so the name of hybrid orbital will be sp3. So the parent orbital or the atomic orbital which get intermixed with each other represents the name of the hybrid orbitals. And the shape of hybrid orbitals, I told you. One more thing is there. There are certain conditions for hybridization are there. Conditions are also for hybridization. Like first condition is there, the orbitals which are present in valence shell of atom will only get hybridized. Means we will consider the atomic orbitals of valence shell. Means atomic orbitals of valence shell only participate in formation of hybrid orbitals. Next one is the hybridized orbitals are having equivalent energy, like equal energy, and it is not means necessary that every time we are exciting the electron for the hybridization, for the formation of hybridized orbitals. Okay, so that we can get more amount of unpaired electrons. And it is not only necessary, one of the important condition is also there. It is not necessary that only half filled orbitals will participate in the hybridization. In some cases, the fulfilled as well as valence shell take part in the hybridization only. So half filled, or we can say fulfilled, or we can say valence electrons may participate in the hybridization. Students, these are certain conditions that you have to read out, because in the examination, चाहे आप competition का दो चाहे school exam दो, आपको कोई भी rules नहीं पूछने वाला. आपको सिंपली पूछा जाएगा, एक मॉलिक्यूल दे दिया जाएगा और पूछा जाएगा बताओ इसका हाइब्रिडाइजेशन क्या है, इसकी ज्योमेट्री क्या है. तो आपको मेनली उसी चीज़ पे फोकस करना है. आपको कभी भी कोई नहीं पूछेगा. ये रूल्स है सिर्फ और सिर्फ, ये जो छोटी मोटी चीज़ें हैं ये सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपको रीड करने के लिए हैं और कुछ नहीं. Now students, we will discuss about the types of hybridization, and from here you have to focus a lot. Okay, so let's start. The type of hybridization gives us the idea about the geometry of the molecule also. Okay, so let's discuss it. Number first is sp hybridization. First is sp hybridization. In sp hybridization, two orbitals participate, that is one of the s orbital and one of the p orbital. They get merged to form two orbitals, and these two orbitals, their names will be sp. Okay, so they will get merged with to form the two hybrid orbitals, that is sp and sp orbitals. Let's take the example. They get combined with each other. We can draw them like this. Two hybrid orbitals sp, in which electrons will be present. So let's take the example. Like example will be, we will take the example of BeF2 or BeCl2. So we will write down the configuration of beryllium. The configuration of beryllium will be 1s2, 2s2, and the configuration of chlorine is 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 6, 3s2, 3p, 5. So what happened in chlorine? And here is beryllium. 2 chlorine are there. Beryllium is having the 2s2, means this is the 1s orbital and this is the 2s orbital, and these are the empty 2p orbitals. So students, beryllium has to form 2 bonds with the chlorine, but here no unpaired electron is there. So that's why this is the ground state. The beryllium first of all get excited, means in beryllium one of the electron get excited in the p orbital. So the excited state will be 1s, then this is 2s, and these are the 2p orbitals. This is 2s. So one of the electron from 2s orbital, it get excited in the 2p orbital. Both the 2s and the 2p orbital get merged to form 2 hybrid orbitals, that is sp and sp, and these will participate in the bond formation. These are having the single electrons. And what about the chlorine? The outermost, I am just going to draw for 1 chlorine only, or 2 chlorine. For these chlorine, I am just going to draw the 3p configuration, 3px, 3py, 3pz. So their configuration is like this. So they are having only a single p orbital, that is means half filled. So these p orbitals will get overlapped with these hybrid orbitals and form the bond. So we can draw them in the diagram in such a way that one of the hybrid orbitals, like this is the shape of the all the hybrid orbitals, and the other hybrid orbital will be having this shape. So two sp hybrid orbitals, this is sp, this is sp hybrid orbitals, and then means the p orbitals, their p orbital will also get means merged with each other, मीन्स इधर से इसके अंदर क्या है, मर्जिंग हो जाएगी. मैं पी को रिप्रेजेंट नहीं कर रही हूँ. एंड देन फॉर्म मीन्स हेड ऑन ओवरलैपिंग का फॉर्मेशन होगा. दीज 2 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल्स आर देयर है ना, और ये हेड ऑन ओवरलैपिंग का फॉर्मेशन करके, जैसे चलो